Ready?
Yep.
Welcome back to Dussy TV, Dussy Uncovered, episode number 7.
Sounds about right.
About right. Oopsie daisy. Thursday. That didn't quite go to plan, did it? We were off gallivanting watching the festive lights in Norwich.
I thought that was all part of the plan, that we were going to move from Thursdays to Saturdays.
Sundays. Do you know?
No.
Me neither.
I just do what I'm told.
Yeah, sometimes. So it did get us thinking, didn't it? Because we missed the video on Thursday and we thought, do you know what, actually, maybe a Sunday night is a bit better. So here we are. Dussy Uncovered has moved to a Sunday evening. Indeed. So that means we've got 2 weekends worth of football to talk about rather than one. We'll try and cut some information about quiz and chips in there because that's pretty exciting. But let's kind of rewind what we would have spoken about on Thursday and talk about that. Although we are now going to have to pause because of this little person intervening. 2 seconds. Okay, so that's little one shipped back off upstairs. So let's talk about what we would have talked about on Thursday. So not this weekend just gone, but the weekend before. First team didn't have a game, but tell us about the rest of the club.
So the reserves were playing Caister. They won 6-1, so their fantastic form continues. They're second in the league. If I've got this right, 2 points behind Caszie, who they'd beaten the previous week, but we've got a game in hand, so looking really good for them. Several points clear of the third team as well, so everyone's really hoping that the reserves can keep going. The A team, who'd done pretty well, played against the top team, Holt away, and they got thumped.
Yeah.
2 goals for Joe Thompson was pretty much the only bright point about the day for them. So that was disappointing.
That was Saturday.
That was Saturday. On the Sunday, we went and watched the ladies in the FA Cup, and it was going so well. 2-1 up at half time, went 3-1 up, probably only about 15 minutes left, but Needham Market got on top and were really pushing, looked dangerous from set plays, and sure enough, they got goals from set plays, and they equalised, I think, with about a minute to go, and then scored a winner in injury time.
Yeah, so like the 11th minute, wasn't it?
Something like that. So we lost 4-3, which was really disappointing, but brilliant performance from the girls on that game, and how they've done in the whole cup run has been fantastic for them, and hopefully they can carry on their good form now in the league where they're top, and I think they're still in the League Cup as well, so fingers crossed for them.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant stuff. They've done so well to get so far, and it was just such a shame, but Needham just sort of came out on the second half, didn't they? And they just had the edge slightly, which was a shame. It was so cold. This is the bit about football I don't enjoy, is this part of the year. It's so cold. But never mind. And then the Vets, they didn't have a game on Sunday, did they?
No, they didn't have a game.
No. Okay, so we don't need to cover those. Then this weekend just gone, once again, the first team didn't have a game. Now, that wasn't because of no fixture.
No, we did have a game, but we got a call from Harwich on Saturday morning to say pitch was waterlogged, so obviously we didn't travel there. The A team didn't have a game anyway, so that's 2 of the teams without matches. But there was a really good support up watching the reserves, who played against Skull Reserves, 1-4-2, some really good goals, particularly 2 great goals from Richard Brett. So they carried on their good form. And unfortunately, Cassie got a good win in as well. But we stayed just behind them, so keeping the pressure on them. The ladies were also called off because of the weather as well, though. So another weekend where not too much football, really.
No, which is a shame. And kind of just going back to the first team fixture, it's a real shame because they had their Groundhopper Day, didn't they, to celebrate. It was the stand that's been...
Their grandstand was 75 years old.
Yeah.
And they were having a special occasion. They were in the press. And so it was going to be a great day, but
Yeah.
Such as the weather, you can't control that. And
Look
so
out for that fixture.
Yeah,
probably going to be a midweek
probably
one.
a midweek, so a bit of a trek for us.
Yeah.
There you
go. Okay. So that is football from the last 2 weekends.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some exciting stuff coming up this weekend that's not football related. Well, it is football related, but it's exciting for me. So I'm part of the events committee with Dussy. I think if you've watched these videos enough by now, you know that I'm in the football for the social side of things. And we're putting on a quiz and chips night. We've sold out tables. We're waiting for one last table that may or may not book, but it doesn't really matter because we've sold out, which is amazing. So thank you everybody who has bought a ticket and has supported the club with that event. So it's going to be held at the Dussendale Centre. Got sausage and chips from the Back Cave. We've got some amazing raffle prizes. Just to name a few, we've got some bottles of port, we've got some hampers, we've got gift vouchers for barbering, we've got gift vouchers for pet portraits, for pottery painting. We've got some restaurant vouchers, afternoon tea vouchers. The list is ginormous. So there'll be a raffle on the night, but we're also offering out raffle tickets outside of the quiz night as well. So if that's something that you're interested in but can't make the quiz and chips, then let us know. £5 for a strip of tickets, that is.
I was going to say you're cheap.
Anyway, yeah, so let us know if you'd like those. On to football, tell us what's going on.
No, you keep going. You're doing a grand job.
If you pull a fiver out of your pocket.
I just want to say a big thank you to the events team, not just Cassie, but Laura and Imogen and Emily, Lucy, done a fantastic job organising the event. Martin Chadwick, his quizmaster and his family coming along to help him. So brilliant. And thanks very much to them. So really, really pleased with the support that we've had over that event. Really looking forward to it. As you say, next Saturday. Should be good. Yeah,
should be good. And if you've got ideas for events that you'd like us to run in the future, we're thinking that we might do a few more like little events throughout the year. Obviously, we'll carry on with our end of season do anyway. That's kind of a standard. But we're looking to put on like little social events throughout the year as well. So if you've got any ideas, then leave them in the comments below. It's always really helpful. Or if you want to join the committee, then let me know. Football,
yeah. This week, big week. Two home games coming up for the first team on Wednesday. We're in the Senior Cup at home against Heacham. 7:45 kickoff at the Nest. Heacham are in the Premier Division, so we'd be very much underdogs in that game, and we've already played them in the FA Vars. They beat us 2-0 a few weeks ago. So really tough game, but looking forward to that on Wednesday night. And then on Saturday, we're at home against Haverhill Rovers, who we haven't played yet. I think they've had a bit of a mixed season up and down. But again, expecting a tough game. So looking forward to those two games this week.
Yep, I'll be there on the gate.
Absolutely. Not doing a strip.
Not selling strips.
Selling strips. Okay.
But not my strips.
Okay.
Talk to us about the Rezzies and the A's this weekend.
The reserves, I believe, are playing Feltwell in the Junior Cup. And the A team are playing Thorpe Village in the league. So big games for both of those as well.
Yeah.
So look forward to some hopefully positive results this weekend, and then good night at the quiz and chips later on.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be celebrating. Obviously, those who have got games on Sunday probably won't celebrate as hard as the ones on Saturday, but still, yeah, you never know. You never know. So we think that we might stick to this Sunday slot. We'll see how this video goes, and then take it from there. We're just winging it.
We are. See you next week.
See you next week.